And there are just 8 days left until the official start to spring, but spring break festivities are well underway, even amid a pandemic. Check out this headline from today's South Florida Sun-Sentinel. Florida's COVID variants soar as spring breakers arrive. So how is the state dealing with this? Well, the mayor of Miami, Francis Suarez, joins us now with more on this. Mayor Suarez, thanks so much for being here. I want to start with that headline. Spring break season, college kids, they want to have fun, especially after being locked down the past year. But now I know that you are seeing a rise in variants. So how is your city dealing with this?
You know, obviously it's a big concern. We have a tremendous amount of out-of-towners that come every year to enjoy our beaches. I'm collaborating with the mayors of both Miami Beach and Miami-Dade County to make sure that we have adequate policing, to make sure that we're able to enforce the rules that we're allowed to enforce. We've all been speaking coherently and cohesively about people wearing masks in public, about people respecting social distance, and obviously washing their hands and avoiding touching their face, the things that we know spread COVID. We're very blessed that over the last few months, we've been making tremendous progress as the vaccine has taken greater and greater hold in our city. We've seen all of our numbers declining. Our number of hospitalizations are down significantly, about a third from the peak. Our number of percent positivity is down to almost 5%. And our percent positives are also going down. So all of our major indicators are going down, and we just want to make sure that we don't go in the wrong direction after spring break.
Now, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis recently criticized coronavirus curfews. As a fellow Republican, do you agree?
Yes, I actually do. I'm not a big fan of the curfews. I believe that if someone is acting, if a business is acting responsibly, they shouldn't be forced to close at an arbitrary time of 12:01. At the same time, if they're acting irresponsibly, they shouldn't even be open at 8 o'clock in the afternoon or 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I've always been against the curfews, but I've been a big proponent of masks in public and even allowing for cities to fine people for not wearing masks in public, because I think that the data shows that it is a far more effective way to keep businesses open and keep people safe at the same time.
And Miami's obviously a spring break hotspot, even in the state of Florida, which in general is an attraction at this time of year. Do you feel you're getting the support that you need from the governor?
You know, I try to interact with the governor's administration, with the lieutenant governor, with the head of emergency management, who's Jared Moskowitz, who's a phenomenal employee and someone who we work with and collaborate constantly. We just opened up a pop-up vaccination site in Overtown for the African-American community so that they can walk up. And that was done at an earlier age than even the 65 and older requirements. So I do think that we are getting collaboration from the state, and that's something that we're going to continue. We need the state. We need the federal government. We need everyone to collaborate. After meeting with the president in the Oval Office, we also got collaboration from the White House that opened up a federal vaccination site the Tuesday after I was at the White House on Friday.
All right, I'm glad to hear it, Mayor. And I know that it's almost a year now since you got diagnosed with coronavirus. You and I actually spoke here on ABC News Live right after you got that diagnosis. How did that experience affect how you've led the city of Miami over the past year?
Well, I think it changed it dramatically. It made me a victim right away and someone who was dealing with the pandemic. I also diaried about it so that I could put people at ease that they could get and survive the coronavirus. And that was something that was viewed by people across the world. And a lot of people still today tell me that they felt a tremendous amount of comfort from watching my story. But it also made it very real for me. I had to find a place to quarantine my family. I was quarantined myself for 18 days, so I had to figure out how to basically wash my clothes again and cook for myself and figure out how to do all those things. So it was a very real experience that allowed me to understand very intimately what people would be suffering in the coming months. And I think it helped me tremendously have perspective on the virus. And
President Biden just signed a nearly $1.9 trillion COVID relief package. Now, your city's set to receive approximately $140 million. Despite being from opposite parties, you've actually praised the president for listening to city mayors here. So tell me, what will that money do for your city, and how do you plan to use it?
Well, I do praise him. I praise him for, first of all, selecting me as one of 2 Republican mayors to go up to the White House and speak to him directly in the Oval Office. And I think it was a concerted effort by the president and his administration to have bipartisan input from people that are on the ground, which is mayors who are on the front line. I think for us, the second thing that he did was he actually did something about listening. Not only did he open up the federal vaccination site the following Tuesday, but he created a formula where the cities get the money directly. In the first CARES Act, the money went to the counties, and we got about 20 20% of the money that should have gone to us based on population. Because he listened to us, now we're getting $140 million when we only got $15 million in the first CARES Act. So that money is going to help people with their rent payments, pay their mortgage. We're going to feed people with that money. We're going to do the very basics to make sure that we can build a bridge from today until our city and our country recovers.
All right, Miami Mayor Francis Suarez, we appreciate your time today. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.